Hi, Scorpio. Okay, so getting started on your reading. Most of the readings I've been doing have been pretty dark and intense. So this one, actually, the energy came out a little different, which I'm surprised because I was expecting something else. I don't know why. Just a friend of mine who has a Scorpio twin. So this reading is general. If it doesn't resonate with you, then please contact me for a personal, or if you're a cross watcher and you're cross watching is a little tricky. But funny enough, I actually was getting messages earlier. So I got that song and it stuck in my head, Crimson and Clover. Like, I don't know, it's just this sexy, sensual vibe I was getting, right? Crimson and Clover. Anyway, so that song was stuck in my head. I don't know if that means anything to somebody, or if, I don't know, go listen to the song, see what vibes you get. I am definitely feeling just like you guys already are, as a Scorpio, you already are sensual beings. And definitely tap into that right now. Something, you're coming into something. I don't know. I'm excited to see what this reading is going to show. But, I love Scorpios. They're my favorite. I don't meet enough of them, especially male Scorpios. Just, you guys, it's like if you are a cross watcher and you're looking at wanting to get with a Scorpio, one thing I've noticed about them is they love eye contact, right? And they don't want someone too easy. I've noticed I tend to go for like shyer people and the kind of people who they got to think to figure them out. I'm the same way. I really fall in love with souls, not people. Got to be more than a pretty face, right? I'm not saying that, whatever. They only go for the fuglies. Okay. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Scorpio right now. Tell me what's going on with Scorpio. We're gonna later pull. We're gonna pull. Let's see if I can pull these back enough to where you can see a little bit. It's hard. Maybe I can scoot back some. I know it's hard to see, but at least it gives you an idea of the color and stuff. So we're gonna pull this Animal Spirit Guidebook Oracle later on. Okay. Well, not later on. I've already pulled it, but you got the Sea Serpent, which is the Spirit card. That's a pretty powerful one. I don't know if I've read it in a while, but okay. So you have Judgment in the center of your reading. That's a beautiful card. That's where your soul is, right? Big coming to an end of a cycle, because right on top of that, we have whole new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, okay? What's at the root of this reading, Spirit? What's at the root of this reading? Okay, thank you. Tell me of the past, what is important for them to remember right now. Tell me what of the past is important for my Scorpios to remember right now. Okay, awesome. Tell me what of the future. I'm sorry, crowning. What's crowning this reading? What's crowning this reading? You want a crown? You want a crown? Still feeling one more. I always wanted to come out earlier. Interesting. The Emperor and the Empress. That's weird. I was feeling a triple crown. I don't usually do that. You got the Emperor and the Empress with the Three of Pentacles in between it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Spirit, talk to me. What's coming in the very near future? What's coming in the very near future? Two sevens, you guys. What's going on? This is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Six of Swords. I heard something, some of you feel like I don't know if someone, okay, I'm going to keep going here. One more. Yeah, that's the card I was feeling. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What you see that they do not. What you see that they do not. What you see that they do not. I didn't feel that. Sorry, guys. It's a kind of interesting energy. What you see that they do not. Okay. Final outcome for my Scorpios. Scorpio, final outcome. Scorpio, final outcome. The Hermit. Wow, 3 major arcanas. Okay. The Hermit, the Hierophant, and Inner Strength. Okay. Okay, at the bottom of your reading, we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay. You know, this is having your heart broken. It may be a third-party situation. This is the overall of your energy right now. But I see that you see it for what it is. Look at that. This is the other side. He sees it for what it is. He's just looking at it, right? Don't overanalyze. I don't feel that energy right now from this card. You know, look at it for what it is. Maybe journal about it. Maybe you got to feel it. You got to feel the pain, right? You got to feel the pain. But at the same time, here's this blue flower, something new growing, something new growing. But he can't quite see that yet. He's still a little bit in a hurry, but he's moving forward. He is moving forward. He's not here anymore. Now he's looking at it, where, you know, ripping your heart apart and now looking at it. So something's broken your heart, right? Something's broken your heart. I feel like I had to do something with a third party, but maybe not. But it's not destroying you, because you know it's turned out, it's going to be for the best. So at the center of your reading, you have Judgment, right? This isn't really, you know, just because it's in the center, I don't usually do this ever with these, but I'm going to read this one out loud to you because I like their the way that they describe this card in here. So Judgment, this is like Archangel coming up over, blessing this union, or not blessing this union, but like saying, you know, it's time, it's time. I'm going to read it to you. So we see that. Okay, Judgment. It says, a time of spiritual awakening has arrived. You are called to atone for your sins, and that's in quotations. It says, in other words, to correct your mistakes where it is possible, ask for forgiveness and offer forgiveness to others. Atonement is not groveling or self-loathing, but rather acceptance of human failings and foibles. Judgment is related to the Justice card, major arcana, in that they both deliver only what is fair and has been earned, for better or worse. The Judgment card is a gift because it is an opportunity to wash your spirit clean and move forward in your spiritual path. This usually means that it's time to step into your new spiritual path, okay? It's time for you to with this one being next to it, you've completed this cycle. You learned your lessons, right? That overall with the 3 of Swords here, you learned your lessons, you know? Make sure that you fully complete the cycle so that you don't have to cycle through them again. But I'm feeling like things are about to get really good for you with this card here. Some of you may be looking at, I feel like some of you were really wanting to move forward. You're ready to move forward. Maybe a new job. Maybe you've already started a new job. You either have already started a new job or you're about to, or a possible promotion, but something big is about to happen that will be a huge financial gain for you. Okay, now at the root of your situation, because at the root you have Pentacles, and at the crown you have Pentacles, and in the center you have a Pentacles. So that tells me that some of you, if you are looking to either change careers or move, change companies, or whatever it is, it's going to be very, very fruitful. It will take a lot of hard work, but I feel like you've already been, for a lot of you, If you haven't started yet, you will very soon. But I feel like for a lot of you, you've already started putting the legwork into this. You know, if not, then they want you to remember how hard you've worked in your career to get where you are, and you do deserve more. This card normally is telling me that you need to be frugal with your money, or you're being too frugal. But what I'm feeling from this right here is that I feel like some of you are maybe being underpaid. Some of you are maybe being underpaid in the position that you're in, and you may not even be getting the full satisfaction. Even though you love your job in the right circumstances, you should be properly compensated for that. Don't ever feel like you can't go and talk to someone to let them know, you know, here's what I have done and here's my experience. Some of you are either going to do that, or it's going to be coming to you. It's going to be offered to you, or you're looking at a new opportunity. So if you are thinking of doing that, that energy is very, very, it's very heavy in your reading, that it will be very successful, very fruitful. Okay. Now, in your past, that they want you to remember. So normally we also go through many cycles in our lives. This is one that is presenting itself either again or has recently, something they just want you to remember. Okay, this isn't happening. That's a good thing. This is the Tower reversed. Okay. Now I love this side of the card, because right here we see the lightning striking and the all-seeing eye of the universe of God taking away from us that wasn't serving us. And you see the stub of peace there. It just lets you know this had to happen for your best interest, because this tower was going to go down anyway, right? Now we see it's being struck again from the other side. This is a totally different lightning strike, but guess what? You ain't there. You're not there for that anymore. They want you to know it is time to, this cycle is over. Whatever you've been going through, it is over. I would expect some really big changes coming in your near future for the positive, absolutely for the positive. But they do want you to maybe remember how you did get in a situation like this. Don't allow that to happen again, right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, right? Fool me 1,000 times and you must be the weatherman. I saw that the other day. That was hilarious. Right here, crowning your reading. I love this. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, both major arcana cards. This is your other half. So I don't know if any of you are talking to. I feel like these two go together, but separating them is a Three of Pentacles. So again, I'm feeling like maybe there's like a third party here. Maybe like for instance, if there was a soulmate separation or a twin separation, right? Because these two go together more than anyone in the deck. But they can't come together until they attain this full Empress and Emperor energy, right? And I'm feeling very much like to attain this Empress has to become an Empress all on her own, right? Nurturing and embodying the spiritual mother, the femininity, right? And this is the masculine, right? This is the feminine and the masculine. They both have to become fully who they are before they can come together and be good together. If you come together too early, it can be toxic. And I feel like this person you either met at work or will meet at work. For some of you though, I'm gonna pull a clarifier on that actually. Spirit, tell me a clarifier on this. Is this someone that they know or they have known? Is this someone new? Yeah, another Three of Cups. So 2 threes. I'm definitely sensing that there's a third party for some of you guys out there. I'm not sure whose energy it is, if you are cheating or if they're cheating, or if maybe it's not even cheating. Maybe there's just multiple people in the relationships, right? Maybe it's someone not able to commit or make up their mind. I'm having a hard time seeing that. So some text messages, card for text messages came out. So there may have been some text messages involved. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I was just asking, this is crazy. I said, is this someone that they already know? So the Six of Cups came out in reverse, right? This person's, so the Six of Cups is about remembering fond memories of the past. Someone you may have known even since you were young, right? But in the reverse side, these two people are usually soulmates, or at least past life soulmates, or possibly even twins, but they have a very strong connection and always have. It's like they've always felt like they've always known each other. And then here we see him standing there remembering these fond times with them, right? So this is usually telling me that there is a twin separation. And it's due to a third party. It's due to someone else in the picture on one side or the other. I hope this resonates. Comment and let me know, please, if it resonates. Okay? Now, I feel very strongly that getting this card, getting the Six of Cups with the third party, and having the Empress and Emperor so beautifully matched, and these things are between them. These things are between them right now. They are always going to come together. The Emperor can't live without his Empress. However, right now he's still becoming this, and you are still becoming this, or vice versa. If you are the male, vice versa, right? There is a path that we have to walk and learn. Now, right here, I'm seeing in your near future the Seven of Cups. Okay, they want you to remember that in this time, right? In this time, even though it feels pretty rough right now, you know, I know with the, you know, I know it feels like this right now. They want you to know through this is how you get this, how you end this cycle, in this chapter, so you can begin this. A lot of you, I really think, need to be focusing on your careers right now, focusing on self-growth. I talked to a friend of mine earlier. I said, you need to do one spiritual thing, one self-growth thing, maybe one physical health thing a day. Small things. I don't care if it's cartwheels in the backyard, and then journaling a few sentences and meditating, right? How all of that together takes like what, 20 minutes, you know? Everybody's got 20 minutes in their day at some point in their day, okay? You can even do some of it at work, you know, do your journaling at work or something like that. But right here we see that Spirit wants you to know in the very near future, you're about to have a lot of options. Okay, Spirit's handing you a lot of different options and paths right now. And you will always be led to the right place. Don't become overwhelmed by this, okay? You will have a lot of choices. Realize what a gift this is. Realize what a gift this is. Look at her smiling down on you, saying, which way do you want to go, darling? Okay, right now it's about self-growth, and you will be confident. 2 7s, those are very lucky numbers. Those are very, very spiritual numbers. So that tells me that whatever you choose, Spirit is guiding you. Trust your intuition, okay? Trust your intuition. Whatever you do will be successful. This person has gained acclaim and success. You can see he is lifted up on a pedestal, but it's a small enough pedestal. It's like, he's gaining this recognition, but remember, it's not over. This is just the beginning of your journey. So get ready for this new journey, because it's going to be big and you're going to move up quickly, right? But I expect it to go further than you had originally thought it would. Okay. So start making some goals. And for those of you who already have been, you better start acting on them. Everything in this reading is about action. I don't see a whole lot of going within. I only see in your final outcome, you do have the Hermit, but I'm going to explain that in a minute. Okay, so over here in Hopes and Fears, I found this interesting as well. So we have someone has walked away from something, right? Right? Someone's walked away from a situation or left a situation. Some of you even, this often stands for physical travel, physical movement. And especially getting it here with this Knight of Wands. This lightning right here says it doesn't mean it's not supposed to be just thrown in your lap. We need you to do a little bit of stuff too, right? Be courageous, be bold and courageous. And then right here, we see here, this is the Eight of Cups. Right here, this is the side where you're walking away from things that don't serve you, right? Leaving things that don't serve you. You're afraid, these are your hopes and fears. Often those are the things that we're most afraid of are the things that are best for us. They're the best for our path, okay? That's those feelings you get. That's what I'm saying when I say listen to your gut. If you're afraid of it, it's probably the right thing to do, right? Okay, so again, leaving, walking behind. They're saying don't do this, right? Don't sit there and think about what could have been, should have been, and you know, all of this that you're losing. This person, they know that's 8 full cups, but they're walking away from it. Look, those cups are cracked anyway. New path, new journey, starting over, okay? Walking out into this beautiful mountains, not knowing what's going to come. Everything's not always going to be perfect. Now, so you got the Lovers in reverse, right? Again, that can sometimes mean twin separation. You have a lot of that in here. And then the Four of Wands in reverse, right? Here we see, if we look closely, that the sun is not glowing and warm like over here. right? Now the sun, it looks kind of fake. For some of you, you may be dealing with a false twin. And I know how much people hate to hear that. I really don't like even saying it, but because that's not absolutely clear. For a few of you, there may be a false twin situation. Just remember, there are thousands that listen to this. But for most of you, what I'm seeing is, if anybody knows anything about the twin flame journey, it's somebody who, if you usually come together with them at a younger age, and it feels like you've known them your whole life. If not, you have known them your whole life, but you probably spent multiple past lifetimes together, and you come together, but then you have to separate so that you can become this, right? So that you can become this. This is simply part of the journey. So I do feel like I have some people out there who are a little bit heartbroken over a twin separation or a possible false twin. Could have been just a soulmate here to teach you something about yourself, right? Often when it's a false twin or like it's a soulmate who's here to teach you something, it's more toxic, right? It's a lot more toxic. So it depends on how your ending did happen, if you did have it. You got to stay out of your head about this, okay? Do not let anxiety get at the best of you. This is the card of ruminating, staying in your head too much, okay? Staying in your head too much. These are spirit guide messages. You got to get out of your head because you can get stuck there very easily, okay? This is sleepless nights. This is just, again, thinking about all of the negative shit. You know, you have to start replacing those thoughts with positive and realizing that here's what spirit sees that you do not. This can happen very easily, but this is what is coming, okay? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful card, okay? Right here we see something new. That's the Ace of Cups. Something new is blossoming in the horizon. It's being manifested right now. Your cups are waiting for you on the shore, okay? You're not here right now, but it is coming. They want you to know that. So if you allow yourself to get stuck here, you're going to miss it, okay? I don't want to see you guys isolating, staying in your house, drinking too much. I want you to get out, go to social events. If you ask Spirit to give you the grace through this, he's going to put things in your path that are going to help you get through this and make you this beautiful, strong empress or emperor. Okay, the moon in reverse, okay? I feel like many of you are starting to see things more clearly. You're starting to see things more clearly. The moon is about hidden. What is hidden? At night things look a little different, than they do during the daytime. At night there's shadows and something like a coat hanging on the coat hanger looks like a man, and I pull my covers over my head and get scared. So on this side over here, we see that she's offering us truth. Perceptive. Make sure your perception of what's true. Look at the whole picture. Step outside of yourself and really look at the whole picture. Okay? Because I'm feeling like you guys are really about to start coming into a very sexy, confident vibe. Okay? And that's you. That's the essence of you. You need to get that back. Okay. And your final outcome. So be careful of this. They're both nines, but the major arcana of 9, the Hermit. It is important to follow your own light, to be authentic, to go within, right? You are going to be walking alone for a while, some of you, and that is okay. That's better than okay. This is going to teach you how to turn into this. Only through doing this for a while are you actually going to ever have your path brought back to your twin flame. Or if you haven't met them yet, then it will be brought back around. Right here, we have the Hierophant, okay? Throw yourself into learning, especially for those of you interested in spiritual learning, okay? Anybody wants to go to college, right now is the time to really throw your things into that, to learning new things, to up your skill set, advance your career, take some courses, okay? This can also, that's what I'm feeling for that in that situation, because next to it, we have the Inner Strength card. Okay. Now, in all three of these, I notice in your final outcome, this person is saying they're growing alone. This is necessary. And they're saying, don't worry though. This is waiting for you. This is waiting for you. This is waiting for you. It's just not quite here yet, right? It's just not quite here. It's not time yet. If you were to step into this now, that would be a lot less cups. It is not time yet. You have some growth to do and you need to be excited about it. This is your time. This is my time. Okay. Get excited about it. Go within in a healthy way. Start expanding your knowledge in yourself. Go take some courses, take some classes if you're interested, especially in spiritual learning, right? Now is the time to really do that research that you've been wanting to do. Reiki healing, tarot card reading, numerology, I'm hearing, right? And then over here we have the inner strength card, right? She has learned that you can't force anything. You can't force anything. It's through her inner will that she's opening his mouth and that he is so subservient to her. But what that's really about is having the inner strength to take this walk and know that there is nothing in this universe that you can force. We cooperate, right? It's not all up to you, darling. God's going to help you all along the way. And the only time it's painful is when we push against it. Okay? So try to flow with it and flow through that pain and work with it. Okay? I don't see a whole lot. I think most of you are coming out of that. But there is some of you that are concerned right now. So that is that. Let's read the sea serpent. Okay. The sea serpent is the element of spirit. It's earth, air, fire, water, spirit. The spirit cards are sort of the major arcana of this deck. Libra got one too. Isn't that cool how that circle shines? I love it. It's a beautiful card. The sea serpent, it says, healing emotional wounds and expressing your desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy in a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. When we loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds, when the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some area of our lives, and into places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the water of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. And it says it rules the second chakra, which is in the pelvic area chakra. That's often the subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the, I can never say this one, Svadhisthana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. There you go. You guys are water. It translates as in her own abode, in quotations, indicating that this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or the Kundalini herself. Okay? So really beautiful reading, you guys. If you're willing to step into some new stuff, I see new career advancement for a lot of you. I do see a separation from either a twin or someone that you love, and I feel like either you met them at work or you've known them your whole life, like these two cards, and you had all these threes. I feel like there could have been a third party situation there. Okay, so to me, I'm really feeling like you need to come into your own, and they have some learning themselves to do, but generally I'm seeing that someone's either going to reunite, but not until this walk is done, not until this self-growth has been attained. You got to start somewhere. You got to start working on it. Okay. All right. Love and light to you, Scorpio. If you want a private reading, if this was too general for you and you have some more specific questions, or if it didn't resonate, just email me and we'll get you scheduled up. That's it. Bye. That's it. Bye. That's it. Bye. That's it.